On March 17, 2025, BYD, a leading Chinese electric vehicle EV manufacturer, unveiled a groundbreaking innovation in EV technology with its new battery system integrated into the Super E platform, which features a 1000V architecture. This development allows vehicles such as the BYD Han L sedan to charge in just 5 minutes and offers an impressive driving range of up to 470 kilometers. The advanced battery system supports charging power of up to 1 megawatt, making the charging experience for electric vehicles comparable to traditional gasoline refueling. BYD's announcement is a significant milestone in the EV landscape, aiming to improve consumer convenience and promote the adoption of electric vehicles. The rapid charging capabilities are expected to alleviate one of the main concerns potential EV buyers have: charging time. With the ability to charge in mere minutes rather than hours, the technology is poised to change consumer perceptions regarding electric vehicle practicality. To complement its new battery technology, BYD plans to establish a robust infrastructure of over 4,000 MW flash charging stations across China. This initiative is part of a larger effort to enhance the charging infrastructure needed to support the growing EV market. By installing these stations, BYD aims to create a reliable and accessible charging network, thereby facilitating the transition to electric mobility. The implications of this technology are vast, positioning BYD to potentially surpass Tesla as the world's leading battery electric vehicle BEV seller. Tesla has long dominated the EV market, but BYD's advancements in charging speed and infrastructure could shift the competitive landscape. The company's aggressive expansion plans, which may include establishing a manufacturing plant in Germany, are indicative of its ambitions to capture a larger share of the global EV market. Industry experts note that the introduction of the 1000V architecture is a critical development that enables significantly faster charging times. This advancement is crucial for consumer adoption as it reduces the friction associated with charging electric vehicles. Moreover, the planned installation of thousands of charging stations underscores BYD's commitment to building a comprehensive infrastructure that can support widespread EV use. While the announcement has garnered attention for its technical specifications, it also raises broader questions about the future of the global EV market. Analysts are watching closely to see how BYD's advancements will influence consumer choices and how other manufacturers will respond to this technological leap. The competition is likely to intensify as automakers strive to keep pace with rapid advancements in EV technology and infrastructure. In conclusion, BYD's introduction of a new battery system capable of ultra-fast charging represents a pivotal moment in the electric vehicle landscape. With the potential to redefine consumer experiences and enhance the practicality of electric vehicles, this innovation positions BYD as a formidable competitor in the global market. The company's plans for extensive charging infrastructure further bolster its strategy, setting the stage for a new era of electric mobility. Here are some counterintuitive aspects of the content regarding BYD's new battery system and the broader implications for electric vehicles' EV and charging infrastructure. 1. Charging speed versus battery lifespan. While the innovation of a battery system that allows for charging in just 5 minutes is touted as a major advancement, this might lead to concerns regarding battery longevity. Typically, faster charging can generate more heat, which could potentially reduce the lifespan of the battery. This contrasts with the general perception that faster charging is always better for user convenience. 2. Infrastructure investment versus consumer adoption. BYD's plan to install over 4,000 MW flash charging stations across China seems like a straightforward strategy to support the rapid adoption of electric vehicles. However, the high upfront investment in charging infrastructure might not guarantee increased consumer adoption if the perceived range anxiety and convenience issues persist. This presents a paradox where significant investment does not necessarily equate to immediate consumer uptake. 3. 1000V architecture benefits. The introduction of a 1000V architecture may suggest a straightforward route to increased efficiency and charging speed, yet it could lead to complications in standardization across the industry. This could create a fragmented market where not all EVs are compatible with this new technology, potentially hindering widespread acceptance. The expectation that this advancement will uniformly benefit all players in the EV market may be overly optimistic. For comparative advantage over Tesla, although the advancements suggest that BYD could surpass Tesla, it's worth noting that Tesla has already established a robust and widespread charging network, supercharger stations. The idea that technological superiority in battery systems alone can lead to market dominance overlooks the importance of existing infrastructure and brand loyalty, which play significant roles in consumer decisions. 5. Public perception of charging speed. The narrative that charging an EV in 5 minutes parallels the refueling of a gasoline vehicle can create misconceptions about the user experience. In reality, consumers often consider not just the time it takes to charge but also the availability of charging stations, the convenience of accessing them, and the overall infrastructure's reliability. Thus, the perceived parity with gasoline vehicles may not translate into actual consumer behavior. 6. Environmental regulations versus market forces. The push for zero-emission vehicles by 2035 in various markets, including Poland and the EU, may create tension between regulatory compliance and market dynamics. While regulations can drive innovation and adoption, they can also lead to market distortions where companies may prioritize compliance over consumer preferences or technological advancement. This could result in a situation where regulations are more of a hindrance than a help to consumer adoption. 7. Global market dynamics. The emphasis on BYD potentially surpassing Tesla overlooks the variability of EV adoption rates across different regions. For instance, while China leads in electric vehicle sales, factors such as government incentives, local infrastructure, and consumer preferences vary significantly from one country to another. This complexity suggests that market leadership is not solely determined by technology or production capacity. 8. Battery technology and sustainability. The reliance on new battery technologies with high charging speeds could also lead to increased scrutiny regarding their environmental impact. For instance, the mining and processing of materials for batteries like lithium have significant ecological footprints. Thus, the notion that faster charging technologies are inherently more sustainable may not hold true, challenging the narrative of electric vehicles being the green alternative. 9. Consumer behavior and charging habits. The assumption that consumers will readily adapt to a charging paradigm similar to fuel refilling may not consider behavioral patterns, such as the preference for home charging or the challenges of charging while on longer journeys. This indicates an underlying complexity in consumer behavior that may not align with technological advancements. 10. Investment in charging infrastructure. The expectation that simply expanding charging stations will lead to increased EV adoption fails to account for the need for a comprehensive ecosystem that includes grid capacity, energy sources, and consumer education. The idea that an increase in the number of charging stations will automatically lead to higher EV sales oversimplifies the multifaceted nature of energy transition. These points highlight the complexities and potential contradictions in the narratives surrounding EV technology advancements, market dynamics, and consumer behavior. BYD's recent announcement regarding its new battery system, part of the Super E platform, has significant implications for the electric vehicle EV industry, particularly regarding charging times and infrastructure development. While many may focus on the technical specifications and the competitive edge it provides BYD over Tesla, several key aspects of this development could be overlooked, yet they are critical for understanding the broader impact on the EV market and consumer behavior. 1. Charging speed and consumer adoption. While the ability to charge an EV in just 5 minutes is a remarkable feat, it's essential to consider the psychological and practical implications of this capability. Many consumers are still apprehensive about adopting electric vehicles due to concerns about charging times and the accessibility of charging infrastructure. The 5-minute charge time not only promises convenience but also positions electric vehicles as more comparable to conventional gasoline vehicles in terms of refueling. This could significantly enhance consumer confidence and potentially drive higher adoption rates. 2. Infrastructure investment. BYD's plan to install over 4,000 MW flash charging stations across China is an ambitious infrastructure investment that addresses one of the most significant barriers to EV adoption, the availability of charging stations. While the focus is often on the vehicles themselves, the ecosystem supporting them is equally important. The deployment of a robust charging network is crucial for alleviating range anxiety, which has historically hindered EV adoption. Most reports may highlight the technological breakthrough without adequately addressing the scale of investment and commitment required to support widespread EV usage. The strategic placement and accessibility of these charging stations could determine the success of BYD's vehicles in urban and rural areas alike, affecting consumer choices and regional EV market penetration. 3. Competitive landscape. The competition between BYD and Tesla is often framed in terms of technology and market share. However, the significance of BYD's advancements extends to its potential to reshape the competitive landscape of the EV industry. The adoption of a 1000V architecture not only enhances the performance of BYD vehicles but also sets a new standard in the industry. This could compel other manufacturers to innovate more rapidly, leading to a shift in industry dynamics. Many analysts may overlook the implications of this competitive pressure on existing players like Tesla. If BYD successfully leverages its technology and infrastructure investment, it could force Tesla and others to respond, potentially leading to accelerated advancements across the board and benefiting consumers with better choices and prices. 4. Global manufacturing expansion. BYD's consideration of expanding manufacturing capabilities, particularly a potential plant in Germany, reflects a broader strategy to globalize its operations and tap into the European market. This move is significant for several reasons. Market penetration. Establishing a manufacturing facility in Germany, a heartland for automotive innovation, can enhance BYD's brand perception and acceptance in Europe. It would allow for localized production, potentially reducing costs and improving supply chain resilience. Regulatory compliance. Europe has stringent regulations regarding emissions and vehicle standards. A local manufacturing presence may help BYD navigate these requirements more efficiently, allowing it to tailor its products to meet local consumer expectations and regulatory demands. While many reports may mention this expansion, they often fail to explore the long-term strategic benefits of establishing manufacturing in a key automotive market, which could significantly bolster BYD's global competitiveness. 5. Environmental impact and policy alignment. The significance of BYD's advancements in battery technology and charging infrastructure is not limited to market dynamics. It also plays a crucial role in addressing climate change and meeting international sustainability goals. The shift towards electric vehicles is closely tied to global initiatives aimed at reducing carbon emissions. BYD's technology could enable quicker transitions to low-emission vehicles, aligning with international agreements such as the Paris Agreement. While many discussions focus on immediate market implications, the broader environmental impact of widespread EV adoption facilitated by advancements like BYD's charging technology often gets sidelined. This could lead to a more sustainable future. And recognizing this connection is essential for stakeholders in the automotive and energy sectors. 6. Consumer behavior and market perception. The introduction of rapid charging technology may alter consumer perceptions of electric vehicles. The ability to charge an EV quickly could shift the narrative from viewing electric vehicles as a compromise in terms of convenience and range to viewing them as a viable alternative to traditional vehicles. This change in perception is crucial for market growth. A consumer who sees electric vehicles as equally convenient as gasoline vehicles may be more likely to consider them for their next purchase. Reports may focus on the technical specifications, but understanding how this technology influences consumer perceptions and behaviors is vital for predicting market trends.
Conclusion.
BYD's innovations, particularly the rapid charging capability and infrastructure expansion, have the potential to reshape the EV landscape significantly. However, the implications extend well beyond technical specifications and competitive positioning. The broader impacts on consumer behavior, infrastructure investment, global manufacturing, environmental sustainability, and market dynamics are critical factors that stakeholders must consider. These elements could drive the future of electric mobility and the industry's response to pressing environmental challenges.
Recognizing and analyzing these often overlooked aspects is essential for a comprehensive understanding of BYD's strategic advancements in the electric vehicle market. 1. Technological advancement of BYD's battery system. The introduction of BYD's new battery system, which features a 1000V architecture, represents a significant technological leap in electric vehicle EV capabilities. This advancement enables vehicles like the BYD Han L sedan to charge in just 5 minutes, providing a driving range of up to 470 kilometers. The ability to support charging power of up to 1 megawatt positions this technology as a game-changer, making the EV charging experience comparable to traditional gasoline refueling. This improvement is crucial for consumer adoption as it directly addresses one of the main concerns regarding EVs: charging time and range anxiety. The implications of this technology extend beyond just faster charging. It could potentially reshape consumer perceptions of electric vehicles as a viable alternative to internal combustion engines. 2. Infrastructure development and charging network expansion. BYD's plan to deploy over 4,000 MW flash charging stations across China underscores a proactive approach to building a robust charging infrastructure. This extensive network is critical for supporting the growing number of EVs on the road, thus enhancing the practicality of electric vehicle ownership. The establishment of these charging stations not only facilitates faster and more convenient charging options for consumers but also plays a vital role in encouraging the adoption of electric vehicles at a larger scale. The investment in charging infrastructure is a vital component in addressing the barriers to EV adoption and could serve as a model for other markets as they expand their own charging networks. 3. Competitive positioning against Tesla. BYD's advancements in battery technology and charging infrastructure position it strategically to potentially surpass Tesla as the leading global battery electric vehicle BEV manufacturer. This competitive positioning is significant as Tesla has been a dominant player in the EV market. By enhancing its technology and infrastructure, BYD not only aims to capture a greater market share but also to redefine the standards of performance, convenience, and user experience in the electric vehicle sector. The rivalry between BYD and Tesla could stimulate further innovations and lead to improved offerings for consumers, ultimately benefiting the overall growth of the electric vehicle market. 4. Global manufacturing expansion plans. BYD's ambitions to expand its manufacturing footprint, including plans for a possible plant in Germany, highlight the company's commitment to becoming a global leader in the electric vehicle market. This move signifies BYD's recognition of the importance of local production facilities to meet regional demand and reduce shipping costs. Establishing manufacturing facilities in key markets could enhance BYD's competitive edge by allowing for faster response times to market needs and the ability to tailor products to local preferences. Additionally, this expansion could foster job creation and economic growth in the regions where these plants are established, further solidifying BYD's position as a key player in the global automotive industry. In summary, BYD's technological advancements, infrastructure development, competitive positioning against Tesla, and global manufacturing expansion plans represent critical factors that could reshape the electric vehicle landscape. A thorough analysis of these aspects reveals the potential for significant shifts in market dynamics and consumer behavior in the transition to electric mobility. 1. The development of the electric car in the 20th century. In the early 1900s, electric vehicles (EVs) were quite popular, especially in urban areas.
Companies like Baker Motor Vehicle Company and the Detroit Electric Car Company produced electric cars that were favored by consumers for their quiet operation and ease of use compared to gasoline vehicles. However, with the advent of mass production techniques by Henry Ford and the introduction of the Model T in 1913, gasoline vehicles rapidly gained popularity, leading to a significant decline in the electric car market. This historical shift highlights the impact of technological advancements and infrastructure development on consumer choices. 2. The rise of Tesla in the electric vehicle market. Tesla, founded in 2003, revolutionized the electric vehicle sector with the launch of its Roadster in 2008 and later models like the Model S, Model 3, and Model X. Tesla's success was driven by innovations in battery technology, software integration, and an extensive charging network. The company challenged traditional automotive manufacturers and shifted public perception of electric vehicles, demonstrating that they could offer high-performance, long-range, and advanced technology. Tesla's impact on the EV market has led to increased competition and innovation across the industry, similar to what BYD aims to achieve with its new battery system and charging infrastructure. 3. China's electric vehicle policy and market growth. In the early 2010s, the Chinese government implemented aggressive policies to promote electric vehicle adoption, including subsidies for manufacturers and consumers, investments in charging infrastructure, and mandates for local manufacturers. This resulted in explosive growth in the EV market, with companies like BYD, NIO, and XPeng emerging as key players. By 2020, China became the largest market for electric vehicles globally, significantly influencing the global automotive landscape. The combination of government support and local innovation in battery technology and charging infrastructure mirrored BYD's recent advancements and ambitions in the EV sector. On March 17, 2025, BYD's announcement of its breakthrough battery system, part of the Super E platform with a 1000V architecture, marks a significant turning point in the electric vehicle EV landscape. This technology enables rapid charging of electric vehicles such as the BYD Han L sedan in just 5 minutes, providing a range of up to 470 kilometers per charge. With the capacity to support charging power up to 1 megawatt, this innovation positions BYD to challenge Tesla's dominance in the global battery electric vehicle (BEV) market. Future predictions for BYD and the EV market. 1. Expansion of charging infrastructure. BYD's plan to install over 4,000 MW flash charging stations across China will likely lead to a more robust charging infrastructure. This aligns with global trends towards enhancing EV charging networks, which are essential for increasing consumer confidence and adoption rates. By 2030, we may see a significant increase in the number of charging stations globally, especially in urban areas and along major highways, reducing range anxiety among consumers. 2. Competitive positioning against Tesla. With its technological advancements and aggressive expansion plans, BYD is positioned to potentially surpass Tesla as the leading global BEV seller. Tesla will likely respond with its own innovations and expansions, leading to intensified competition. The rivalry may drive down prices and improve technology, benefiting consumers and accelerating the transition to electric mobility. 3. Technological advancements. The introduction of a 1000V architecture will likely catalyze further innovations in battery technology, including improved energy density, faster charging times, and longer lifespans for batteries. Other manufacturers may adopt similar technologies, leading to a new standard in the industry and possibly paving the way for ultra-fast charging options beyond the existing capabilities. 4. Market growth. As charging times decrease and driving ranges increase, it is expected that the global EV market will expand rapidly. By 2030, the number of electric vehicles on the road could exceed 30 million in Europe alone, as projected by various studies. This growth will likely be fueled by government incentives, regulatory support, and increasing consumer demand for sustainable transportation solutions. 5. Increased adoption in Europe. BYD's potential expansion into Europe, including plans for a manufacturing plant in Germany, may accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles in the region. As European countries push for stricter emissions regulations and aim for carbon neutrality, the demand for affordable and efficient EVs like those produced by BYD will likely rise. 6. Integration of renewable energy. The future of electric vehicles will also see a stronger integration with renewable energy sources. As charging infrastructure expands, there is potential for solar and wind energy to power charging stations, making the entire ecosystem more sustainable. This could lead to innovative solutions like vehicle-to-grid V2G technologies, where EVs can provide energy back to the grid during peak demand, further enhancing the viability of renewable energy. 7. Smart charging solutions. The future will also likely see the implementation of smart charging solutions, which optimize the charging process based on grid demand and energy prices. This technology will benefit both consumers and grid operators, as it can reduce peak load and enhance the overall efficiency of energy consumption. 8. Emerging markets. While BYD and Tesla lead in established markets, emerging economies in Asia, Africa, and South America will increasingly become critical battlegrounds for EV sales. As these regions develop their infrastructure and adopt policies favoring electric vehicles, companies that can adapt their products to local needs and preferences will thrive. 9. Focus on sustainability. As consumers become more environmentally conscious, the demand for sustainable production practices will grow. BYD's commitment to sustainability in its manufacturing processes could serve as a competitive advantage. The entire supply chain, from raw material extraction to vehicle production and end-of-life recycling, will come under scrutiny. And companies that prioritize sustainability will likely attract more customers. 10. Challenges ahead. Despite the optimistic outlook, challenges remain. Supply chain disruptions, especially in obtaining critical materials like lithium and cobalt for batteries, could hinder production capabilities. Additionally, geopolitical tensions may impact international trade, affecting pricing and availability of EVs and components. Conclusion. In summary, BYD's advancements in battery technology and charging infrastructure herald a new era in the electric vehicle market. With rapid charging capabilities, plans for extensive infrastructure rollout, and a potential shift in global market leadership, BYD is poised for substantial growth. The coming years will be pivotal as competition intensifies, technology evolves, and consumer preferences shift towards more sustainable mobility solutions. As the landscape of electric vehicles continues to change, collaboration among manufacturers, governments, and consumers will be essential to navigate the challenges and seize the opportunities of this transformative period.